Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're counting down the 6 most valuable United States Jefferson Nickels that have amazed collectors with their incredible auction prices. Although the Jefferson Nickel has a face value of just 5 cents, certain dates, mint marks, rare varieties, and exceptional conditions have transformed these ordinary coins into collectibles worth hundreds, thousands, and even tens of thousands of dollars. In this video, we'll explore 6 remarkable Jefferson Nickels, learn what makes each one special, discover why collectors compete for them, and see how much they have sold for at auction. If you have an old Jefferson Nickel tucked away in a coin jar or collection, you may want to examine it very carefully. So let's get started. First up, the 1964 D Jefferson Monticello Nickel. Although this coin has a face value of only 5 cents, certain examples have become highly desirable among collectors and have sold for impressive prices at major coin auctions. If you have a 1964 D Jefferson Nickel in fine condition or even better, you may be wondering whether it could be worth much more than its face value. In today's video, we'll explore the history of this coin, its unique features, why collectors seek it, its current market value, and the tips that can help you identify a valuable example. The Jefferson Nickel was introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel and has remained one of the longest-running coin series in United States history. The obverse features a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse displays his historic Virginia home, Monticello. The year 1964 was especially important because the United States Mint produced an enormous number of nickels to meet public demand during a nationwide coin shortage. The Denver Mint alone struck well over 1 billion Jefferson Nickels bearing the D Mint mark. Although this makes ordinary 1964 D nickels very common, coins preserved in exceptional condition with strong strikes are surprisingly difficult to find today. These premium examples have become favorites among collectors. The 1964 D Jefferson Nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter, and has a smooth edge. The obverse features Thomas Jefferson facing left with the inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty," the date 1964, and the small D Mint mark to the right of the date, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. The reverse showcases Monticello along with the inscriptions "E Pluribus Unum, Monticello, 5 cents," and "United States of America." Collectors pay close attention to coins with brilliant original luster, sharp details, and especially the famous full steps designation, where all the steps of Monticello are fully visible without major interruptions. These full steps examples are much scarcer than ordinary coins and are considered the most desirable. Despite its massive mintage, the 1964 D Jefferson Nickel becomes genuinely scarce in the highest mint state grades because many coins were weakly struck or heavily handled shortly after production. Finding a coin with outstanding surfaces and complete full steps is extremely challenging. Registry set collectors compete aggressively for these elite examples, creating strong demand whenever they appear at auction. Even coins in fine condition remain popular among beginning collectors because they represent an important year in the Jefferson Nickel series, while top-quality mint state coins continue to attract advanced numismatists seeking the finest certified examples. A typical 1964 D Jefferson Nickel in fine condition is generally worth around 5 cents to about $1, depending on its eye appeal and overall preservation. Uncirculated examples can sell for several dollars, while higher mint state grades often bring between $50 and several $100. Coins certified with the coveted full steps designation command significantly higher premiums. Exceptional examples graded MS66 or MS67 with full steps have sold at major auctions for several $1,000s, with some of the finest certified specimens realizing auction prices exceeding $10,000. These remarkable sales demonstrate how condition, strike quality, and rarity can dramatically increase the value of an otherwise common 5-cent coin. If you own a 1964 D Jefferson Nickel, examine it carefully under bright lighting and never clean the coin, since cleaning can significantly reduce its collector value. Look for strong original luster, minimal contact marks, and sharp details on both Jefferson's portrait and the Monticello building. Carefully inspect the steps of Monticello to see whether the coin may qualify for the desirable full steps designation. If your coin appears to be in exceptional condition, consider having it authenticated and professionally graded, as certification can greatly improve its value and make it more attractive to serious collectors. Proper storage and protective holders will also help preserve its condition for years to come. The 1964 Jefferson Monticello nickel proves that even a coin with a face value of just 5 cents can become a valuable collectible when it survives in exceptional condition. While most examples remain common, the finest certified coins with full steps continue to bring impressive auction prices and remain highly sought after by collectors around the world. Before spending your next nickel, take a closer look at the date and mint mark because you may be holding a hidden treasure. Next up, the 1973 United States Jefferson Nickel with no mint mark in fine condition. Many people discover these coins in old jars, pocket change, or inherited collections and immediately wonder if they have found a hidden treasure. Some online listings claim these coins are worth thousands or even millions of dollars, but what is the real story? In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1973 Jefferson Nickel, its design, unique features, collector demand, realistic market value, and the rare circumstances under which one could bring a much higher price at auction. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The coin was designed by Felix Schlag and features President Thomas Jefferson on the front and his famous Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1973 nickel without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. During that year, the Philadelphia Mint produced more than 384 million Jefferson Nickels, making this one of the most common issues of the series. Because of this large mintage, most examples remain easy to find today. The 1973 no mint mark Jefferson Nickel has several interesting features that collectors examine carefully. It is made from 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter, and has a plain edge. The obverse displays a portrait of Thomas Jefferson with the date 1973 and the word Liberty. Since it was struck in Philadelphia, there is no mint mark beneath the date. The reverse shows Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, along with the inscriptions E pluribus unum, United States of America, and 5 cents. Collectors also pay close attention to the steps of Monticello. Coins with sharply defined full steps are much scarcer and often command significant premiums in high mint state grades. Although the 1973 Philadelphia nickel is common, collector demand increases dramatically for exceptional examples. Coins with outstanding luster, perfect surfaces, full steps, or major mint errors are much more desirable than ordinary circulated pieces. High-grade certified coins are difficult to locate because many examples entered circulation immediately after leaving the mint. This makes top-quality mint state examples far scarcer than their original production numbers suggest. Serious collectors compete for these finest known pieces whenever they appear at major auctions. Now let's discuss value. If your 1973 no mint mark Jefferson Nickel is only in fine circulated condition, it is generally worth about its face value or only a small premium, usually just a few cents above 5 cents. Uncirculated examples can sell for a few dollars depending on grade. However, certified high-grade coins with the desirable full steps designation have sold for hundreds and, in exceptional cases, over $1,000 at auction. These high auction prices apply only to rare, professionally graded coins in outstanding condition, not to ordinary circulated examples. If you own a 1973 Jefferson Nickel, inspect it carefully before spending it. Look for unusual mint errors such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, clipped planchets, or other genuine minting mistakes. Examine the steps of Monticello under good lighting to see if they are fully separated. Never clean the coin, because cleaning usually reduces collector value. If you believe you have a remarkable high-grade example or an unusual error coin, consider having it authenticated and graded by a respected third-party grading service before offering it for sale. In conclusion, the 1973 Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark in fine condition is an interesting piece of American coinage history, but it is not considered a rare circulation coin because of its enormous mintage. Its true value comes from exceptional preservation, rare mint errors, or the highly sought-after full steps designation. While most fine condition examples are worth only a small premium over face value, the finest certified examples can attract impressive prices at auction. That is why every collector should examine their coins carefully. You never know when a seemingly ordinary nickel could turn out to be an extraordinary collectible. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more videos about valuable US coins, rare discoveries, and exciting auction results. Thanks for watching, and happy coin collecting! Next up, the 1977 United States Jefferson Monticello nickel with no mint mark. Many people overlook this 5-cent coin because millions were produced, but collectors know that the real story depends on condition, strike quality, and rare mint errors. While most circulated examples are worth only face value, exceptional pieces have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars at auction. In this video, we'll explore the history of this coin, its unique features, why collectors search for the finest examples, and how to tell whether the nickel in your pocket could be far more valuable than 5 cents. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It was designed by Felix Schlag and features a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson on the front and his Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. The obverse displays Thomas Jefferson facing left with the inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1977. Because this coin was struck in Philadelphia, it carries no mint mark. The reverse features the famous Monticello building with the inscriptions E Pluribus Unum, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter, and has a plain edge. Collectors pay close attention to the sharpness of the steps leading to Monticello. Coins showing complete and well-defined steps, known as full steps, are much scarcer in top grades and often command impressive premiums. Although the 1977 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is common in circulated grades, truly outstanding mint state examples are surprisingly difficult to find. Coins certified in very high grades such as MS67, especially those with the full steps designation, attract intense competition among advanced collectors. Rare mint errors, including doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and major strike errors, can also increase collector demand dramatically. These special characteristics are the reason some seemingly ordinary 1977 nickels have achieved remarkable prices in major auctions. A heavily circulated 1977 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is generally worth only its face value of 5 cents. Attractive uncirculated examples usually sell for around $1 to $20, depending on their grade. Premium mint state coins with exceptional preservation can bring over $100. Certified MS67 examples have sold for around $115 at auction, while outstanding full steps examples have reached approximately $4,495 because of their superior strike quality and rarity. Actual prices depend on certification, appeal, market demand, and auction competition. If you own a 1977 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark, examine it carefully under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Look for sharp details, original mint luster, minimal wear, and fully defined steps on Monticello. Also inspect the coin for genuine mint errors that could significantly increase its value. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can reduce its collector appeal and market price. If you believe you have an exceptional example, consider having it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service before selling or adding it to your collection. The 1977 Jefferson Monticello nickel without a mint mark reminds us that even a common 5-cent coin can become valuable under the right circumstances. Most examples found in circulation are worth only face value, but coins preserved in exceptional condition, those with full steps, or genuine mint errors can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Before spending an old Jefferson nickel, take a closer look. You might discover a hidden collectible that is worth far more than its denomination. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more fascinating rare coin discoveries and auction value guides. Next up, the 1970 Jefferson nickel. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary 5-cent coin that millions of people have handled over the years. However, some examples have surprised collectors by bringing impressive prices at auctions. In this video, we'll explore the history of the coin, its unique features, what makes certain examples valuable, current market values, and how you can determine whether your own 1970 nickel deserves a closer look. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson on the front and his famous Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. By 1970, the Jefferson nickel had already become one of the most familiar coins in American circulation. The 1970 version was struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the small d mint mark next to the date. More than 515 million examples were produced, making it a very common issue in circulation. Even so, not every coin was struck with the same level of detail, and this difference plays a major role in today's collector market. The obverse of the coin displays Thomas Jefferson facing left, surrounded by the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1970. The small d mint mark indicates it was produced at the Denver Mint. The reverse shows Monticello with the inscriptions E Pluribus Unum, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter. One of the most important details collectors examine is the sharpness of the steps leading to Monticello's entrance. Coins showing all of these steps clearly are known as full steps examples and are much scarcer than ordinary strikes. Although the 1970 D Jefferson Nickel had an enormous mintage, truly exceptional examples are surprisingly difficult to find. Many coins from this year were struck with worn dies, resulting in weak details, especially on the steps of Monticello. Because of this, coins with outstanding strike quality and full steps designation are highly sought after by advanced collectors. High-grade uncirculated examples certified by major grading companies also attract strong bidding at auctions. In contrast, circulated coins in extra fine condition are common and are collected mainly as affordable type coins rather than major rarities. A 1970 D Jefferson Nickel in extra fine condition is generally worth only a few cents to about $1, depending on eye appeal and collector demand. About uncirculated examples may sell for slightly more, while ordinary mint state coins often range from around $1 to several dollars. Premium quality mint state examples with exceptional surfaces can reach several dozen dollars. The biggest auction prices are reserved for certified full steps coins, with some rare examples selling for hundreds or even over $1,000 because of their exceptional strike quality and rarity. These auction records demonstrate that condition and certification make an enormous difference in value. If you own a 1970 D Jefferson Nickel, examine it carefully under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Check for strong details on Jefferson's portrait, minimal wear, original luster, and especially the sharpness of the steps on Monticello. Look for unusual mint errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die breaks, as these can significantly increase collector interest. Avoid cleaning the coin because cleaning usually reduces its value. If you believe your coin has exceptional quality or a rare variety, consider submitting it to a professional grading service for authentication and grading before selling it. Next up, the 1960 D Jefferson Nickel, one of the most interesting 5-cent coins in the United States series. At first glance, this coin may appear to be just another old nickel, especially if it has a rusty or heavily toned appearance. However, many collectors know that certain examples of the 1960 D Jefferson Nickel can be surprisingly valuable. While most circulated coins remain common, exceptional high-grade specimens, rare mint errors, and coins with outstanding strike quality have attracted impressive prices at major auctions. In this video, we'll explore the history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, current market values, and tips that every collector should know before spending or selling one of these coins. The Jefferson Nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1960 D Jefferson Nickel was struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the small d mint mark located to the right of Monticello on the reverse. More than 192 million examples were produced, making it a very common date in circulated condition. Despite this enormous mintage, the Denver Mint experienced weak striking quality during 1960, making sharply detailed examples much more difficult to locate than the production numbers might suggest. Collectors today recognize the 1960 D as an important date because of its unusually weak strike, particularly on the steps of Monticello. The 1960 D Jefferson Nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter, and has a plain edge. The obverse displays Thomas Jefferson facing left, while the reverse shows the famous Monticello building with the inscriptions E Pluribus Unum, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. The Denver Mint mark appears beside the building on the reverse. Many circulated examples have dark toning, discoloration, corrosion, or environmental damage that some people describe as rusty. Since the coin contains no iron, it does not actually rust. Instead, this appearance is usually caused by oxidation, staining, soil exposure, or other environmental damage, which generally reduces collector value. Only original, well-preserved surfaces command strong premiums. Although millions of 1960 Jefferson Nickels were minted, truly exceptional examples are remarkably difficult to find. The Denver Mint produced coins with very weak details on the steps of Monticello, making full steps examples essentially unknown for this date according to major grading references. Because of this unusual characteristic, collectors compete aggressively for the finest preserved examples with strong eye appeal and high mint state grades. Certified coins in MS66 or MS67 are much scarcer than ordinary circulated pieces, while genuine mint errors such as double dies or repunched mint marks can also generate significant collector interest. A normal circulated coin with heavy wear or environmental damage is not considered rare simply because it is old or dark in color. Most circulated 1960 Jefferson Nickels, including coins with rusty-looking environmental damage, are generally worth only their face value or a few cents above it. Attractive about uncirculated examples may sell for around $1. Mint state examples typically range from a few dollars to several dozen dollars depending on grade. High-grade certified coins can sell for hundreds of dollars, and notable auction results have reached approximately $384 for top registry quality examples, while some marketplace sales have exceeded several $1,000s for exceptional certified specimens. These high prices apply only to coins with outstanding preservation, not ordinary circulated pieces. Before assuming your 1960 Jefferson nickel is valuable, examine it carefully under good lighting or magnification. Look for original luster, minimal wear, sharp details, and possible mint errors. Avoid cleaning the coin because cleaning almost always reduces its value. If you believe your coin has an unusual error or appears to be in exceptional mint state condition, consider having it authenticated and graded by a professional grading service. Remember that dark toning or a rusty appearance caused by environmental damage usually lowers value rather than increasing it, so condition remains the most important factor when determining price. The 1960 Jefferson nickel proves that even a common-looking 5-cent coin can become highly desirable under the right circumstances. While most examples found in pocket change or old collections are worth only face value, exceptional high-grade pieces, certified rarities, and genuine mint errors continue to attract strong interest from collectors and auction buyers. If you own a 1960 Jefferson nickel, take a closer look before spending it. You might discover an interesting collectible hiding in your collection. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos about rare and valuable U.S. coins. Next up, the 1972 Jefferson Monticello nickel, a 5-cent coin that many people overlook every day. At first glance, it appears to be just another common pocket change coin, but certain examples in outstanding condition have captured the attention of collectors and have sold for impressive amounts at major auctions. If you have a 1972 Jefferson nickel in excellent condition, you may own a coin that is worth far more than its 5-cent face value. Stay with us as we examine its history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, auction values, and the important details every collector should know. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin honors Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, while the reverse proudly displays his Virginia home, Monticello. In 1972, the Denver Mint produced more than 351 million Jefferson Nickels bearing the D Mint mark. Although this large mintage makes ordinary circulated examples very common, the story changes dramatically when collectors search for coins preserved in exceptional mint state grades with strong strikes. These premium quality examples have become much scarcer than their production numbers might suggest, making them highly desirable among advanced collectors. The 1972 Jefferson nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter, and features a smooth edge. The obverse displays a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson with the inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1972. The small D Mint mark appears to the right of the date, indicating that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. On the reverse is the famous image of Monticello, along with the inscriptions E Pluribus Unum, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. Collectors pay special attention to coins showing sharp design details, brilliant original luster, and especially the famous full steps designation, where the steps of Monticello are completely visible and uninterrupted. Full steps examples are significantly more difficult to find and are among the most valuable 1972D nickels. Despite its high mintage, the 1972D Jefferson nickel becomes surprisingly scarce in the highest mint state grades. Most coins entered circulation and accumulated wear, while many uncirculated examples show weak strikes that prevent them from qualifying for the coveted full steps designation. Because of this, collectors compete aggressively for sharply struck, well-preserved specimens certified by professional grading services. Coins graded MS66, MS67, or those carrying the full steps designation are especially sought after, and demand continues to grow as collectors build high-quality Jefferson nickel registry sets. This combination of condition rarity and collector competition is what transforms an ordinary 5-cent coin into an important collectible. The value of a 1972D Jefferson nickel depends almost entirely on its condition and strike quality. Most circulated examples remain worth only their face value of 5 cents. Attractive uncirculated coins often sell for a few dollars to around $25 depending on grade. Certified mint state coins with exceptional eye appeal can bring significantly higher prices. The rarest full steps examples have sold for hundreds and even several $1,000s at auction. Some of the finest certified 1972D full steps nickels have realized auction prices approaching or exceeding $3,000, with exceptional registry quality specimens bringing even stronger results when collector demand is high. These remarkable sales demonstrate how condition and rarity can dramatically increase the value of an otherwise common coin. If you own a 1972D Jefferson nickel, examine it carefully under good lighting and avoid cleaning it, since cleaning the 1972D Jefferson Monticello nickel proves that even a modern 5-cent coin can become a valuable collectible when it combines exceptional preservation with outstanding strike quality. While millions were produced, only a tiny percentage survive today in elite collector grades, making them prized additions to advanced collections. Whether you are an experienced numismatist or someone just beginning to search through pocket change, it is always worth taking a closer look at your 1972D nickel. That ordinary-looking coin could be hiding extraordinary value, and your next discovery might become the highlight of your collection or even a remarkable auction success. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and join us for more amazing stories about rare United States coins and the incredible fortunes they can bring. If you enjoyed this video and love discovering valuable US coins, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest coin discoveries. You can also watch the next video on your screen to learn about another rare coin that could be worth a fortune. Keep checking your pocket change, you never know when you might find your next hidden treasure. See you in the next video.